Fried potato lasagna is better than pasta lasagna. If you love potatoes, you won't resist this amazing combination. Here in my pot, I'm going to add 3 potatoes, sliced. I'll place them in hot oil so they can fry. Leave them here. Look, stir well so they separate from each other. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of salt in here, so these potatoes turn out nice and flavorful. I'll mix a bit more and let them get nice and crispy. Simple recipe, but with restaurant-level flavor. Let's prepare a skillet lasagna recipe that turns out delicious. And now here in my skillet, I'm going to add 1 chopped red onion. I've already added a splash of olive oil here. I'm also going to add half a yellow bell pepper, half a green one, and half a red one. And along with that, I'll add 1 teaspoon of fried garlic. I'm going to saute all these ingredients really well here in my skillet. They're already nicely sauteed. Now I'm going to add 1 pound of ground beef, and I'll mix this beef very well. And here my beef is already well sauteed. It's nicely dried out. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'll also add 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. And along with that, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'll mix this seasoning really well and let the beef cook thoroughly. Now just lower the heat and set it aside for a moment. And here my potatoes are ready. They're golden and super crispy. Now I'll remove them from the oil. And here in my skillet with the heat turned off, I'll drizzle a bit of olive oil and brush the oil all around the skillet and up the sides. All over the skillet. Now I'll make a layer with the fried potatoes. Like this, a nice solid layer. Now I'll add the ground beef on top. I'll divide this beef into 2 portions. Since there will be 2 layers, it's good to add plenty to your lasagna. And now I'll add shredded mozzarella cheese. I spread the cheese well, like this. Now I'll make another layer of potatoes, placing them side by side until the skillet is completely filled. Spread the last layer of beef evenly. Now I'll make the final cheese layer. Spread it well. Now it's time to turn the heat on. Keep it on medium-low heat. Cover with the lid and wait for the cheese to melt. And now the cheese in my lasagna has melted nicely. Look how delicious it turned out. It's the kind of dish that wins you over from the first bite. Now comes the best part. Let's taste this delicious lasagna. I'll cut it right here with the spatula. Place it on the plate. Look how amazing that is. You won't be able to stop at just 1 piece. You'll want to eat several pieces of it. And it's absolutely delicious. Look how wonderful it is. Try it and surprise your loved ones with this treat.